Listen, think with me for just a moment. Most people walk through life half asleep, convinced they're awake because their eyes are open, but their mind is trapped in the basement. They react, they follow, and they repeat, but rarely do they actually think. A true deep thinker isn't someone who knows more or even claims to know more. It's simply someone who refuses to accept the world at face value. You question everything. A deep thinker doesn't ask the shallow questions, though. Not questions like, why is life like this, or why do people treat me this way? No, they ask the hard questions, the dangerous questions, the questions that may lead you to an answer you don't even want to know. They ask questions like, but what does that say about me? Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people fear their own death, not because it's dark, but because it's honest. To think deeply is to peel away those excuses, layer by layer, until you stand in front of the mirror with no shield left. No lies, no noise, just the raw truth of who you are, who you pretend to be, and who you're terrified you'll never become. Most people can't deal with that truth. So what do? We lie to ourselves. Deep thinkers don't break. They break themselves open on purpose because they know that the clarity that they chase lives inside those little cracks, not on the surface like the rest of society. Let me tell you something most people never hear. Your mind was never meant to be in the cage that we put it in. It was meant to be a weapon. Every thought is a blade. Every moment of silence that you have is you forging yourself, forging your thoughts. Every question is a strike of the hammer, shaping who you'll become. But here's the part nobody wants to face. Most people avoid thinking deeply because it requires massive courage for you to look at yourself in the mirror. Not just in the bathroom mirror, I mean deeply. For you to look within yourself and look at yourself for who you actually are. That's difficult. Most people don't have the courage to do it. Most people don't have the courage to fight. I'm not talking about fight the world or fight society. I'm talking about fighting a version of themselves that is hiding in the shadows. Most people don't have that courage. It forces you to change. You're going to lose some people that you hang around with. You may lose some family members. Changing yourself, making yourself better because they don't like it. They don't like it because you have the courage to do it, and it shows them that they have the same ability. They just lack the fortitude. The version of you that settles, the version of you that complains, the version of you that fears to be seen, fears to be judged, fears failing publicly, that's that version of you that you go looking for. And once you look for it, once you find it, because you have that courage, you stamp it out one by one. Deep thoughts are not comfortable. They're confrontational, if anything. Think of your deep thoughts in the world that you live in society, in your workplace, in your own family. Think of you trying to have an in-depth, behind the curtains conversation with people in your family or your friends. People will look at you like you're crazy, look at you like you're militant, like you're always stirring up trouble. Why you gotta look so deep? The mundane conversations are tiring to you. You're tired of them. You want something with some meat, some in-depth conversations, something that will make you think a little bit deeper. You don't want the world to think like you. You just want people to think with you. But because you are who you are, because you have done this work, you stand up. You stand up in that storm. And you have the guts to say, just give me the truth. I just want the truth. Don't sugarcoat it for me. Give it to me straight. I like it that way. I need the actual truth. I can take it, trust me. Because once you understand yourself, truly understand yourself, no one and nothing can manipulate you. Nothing can shake you. Nothing can steer you off your path. And this is the core of every great person that is a part of Choose Active. You seek understanding. You seek understanding because you know understanding transforms. So if you want to think, if you want to really think deep, if you want to see the world with the depth most people never experience, you need to embrace these 3 truths. Number 1, the world reflects you more than you reflect the world. Everything you judge is a mirror, whether we like it or not. Sometimes I don't like it. Everything that triggers you is a teacher. If you want patience, you're not going to just wake up and get patience. You're going to get more situations for you to practice patience. Everything you chase is a shadow of something. It's a shadow of something that is inside of you. Deep thinkers don't react. They observe, they decode, and they interpret. Number 2, silence is not empathy. It's the birthplace of your understanding. If you're scared to be alone with your own thoughts, your thoughts that you thought you owned, they'll own you. Sit in the silence until it starts feeling like loneliness, until it starts feeling like clarity. Peel back those layers of the onion in your head. Don't be afraid to go in that room that you closed the door to a long time ago. Number 3, the mind grows where your comfort dies. If you only think inside your safe zones, you will only create a safe life. Not a meaningful one, not an adventurous one. Break the comfortable patterns. Dare to break them. Challenge your own beliefs. I cannot say this enough. Interrogate your own thoughts. Your own thoughts will lie to you. You think people lie to you, your brain will lie to you. Your mind will lie to you. You will think these are your thoughts, but when you start peeling back the layers of the onion, you'll realize you're thinking with the thoughts that society gave you. And that's when you start to break the mold. When you start to challenge your own beliefs. Why do I believe this? Why do I celebrate this? Why do I feel this way? Why do I think that? Why do I celebrate Easter with painting eggs? Why do I do that? What does that have to do with the resurrection of Christ? So interrogate your beliefs, interrogate your fears. Drag your insecurities into the light. Look at them, study them. Why am I insecure about this? Why do I care what people think about me? Why do I care how people view me? A deep thinker does not escape the darkness. It's always going to be there. But because you're doing the work, you walk right into it. Because you know the truth is where it's dark. Where it's dark, where no one wants to travel, that's where the truth is. So let me leave you with this. Most people live life trying to avoid that breaking point. But you live life searching for that breaking point. Because you know that's where your real self is born. You, the deep thinker, you ask the harder questions. Walking into thoughts that make your stomach drop, make your stomach and go in knots. You're looking for your identity. What version of you have you been afraid to meet? That's where your greatness is. That's where your evolution is. That's where your next level starts. Now step into that silence and think, truly think. Peel back the layers of the onion. Think deeply. Choose the version of yourself waiting behind that truth you've been avoiding. Choose that depth. Choose to think and choose active.